See the
Yeah,
block
like
captain leaked audio about
just
Remy Ma.
how is that gonna work? How is it gonna work though now? Like even if you go back with the ball, right? Which, all right, I'll come out, explain everything that happened. You're losing with each other. You was cheating on ball, such and such, and whatever happens. Let's
All right, right here. I'm gonna jump in real early. This is the situation with Remy Ma, Papoose, and Eazy the block captain. Some of y'all may not know who the Eazy the block captain person is, but there was speculation that Remy Ma, that is married to Papoose, was cheating on her husband with this guy, Eazy the block captain. And now this is leaked audio that came out from a conversation between him and another guy, literally validating or verifying that he actually did sleep with this man's wife. And we got to talk about this. What's up, Ricky Webster? Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Drop your city in the chat and I'll shout you out. And let's go. What's up, Erica?
Eazy the
yeah,
block
like
captain leaked audio about
just
Remy Ma.
how is that gonna work? How is it gonna work though now? Like even if you go back with the ball, right? Which, all right.
And bull means boy. That's a Philadelphia slang. So when he says bull, that means boy or person.
I'll come out, explain everything that happened. You're losing with each other. You was cheating on ball, such and such, and whatever happens. Let's say Love and Hip Hop pick it up. Y'all get back together. How does now? I get a bag. You know what I mean? I get a little bag. I get a little check, couple little. You know what I'm saying? Such and such a. You know what I mean?
So what this man is saying is ultimately that this little young dude, Eazy the block captain, used Remy Ma to heighten his career, and now he sees an opportunity to get on Love and Hip Hop to be a character in Love and Hip Hop. So what I want to ask you all is, what do y'all think about this? We love to sit around and talk about how terrible men are, how men are this and men are that. What do you think about this? This woman literally starts cheating on her husband with another man, and the other man is literally about to utilize this whole cheating scandal to make money off of. You women love to be all innocent. I ain't do anything. It's always the men did. What about this? So we're going to talk about it. I'm going to keep playing it. But this is very interesting.
Eazy the
Yeah,
block
like
captain leaked audio about
just
Remy Ma.
how is that gonna work? How is it gonna work though now? Like even if you go back with the ball, right? Which, all right, I'll come out, explain everything that happened. You're losing with each other. You was cheating on ball, such and such, and whatever happens. Let's say Love and Hip Hop pick it up. Y'all get back together. How does now? I get a bag. You know what I mean? I get a little bag. I get a little check, couple little. You know what I'm saying? Such and such a. You know what I mean? I'm the boy that such and such a cheat. I'm around now. I'm a little. I'm saying I'm too comfortable
having you, and of course you probably bring her son, sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
So this right here, I wanted to add to. This is a video I did a little while ago about this whole situation to simply let men know their level or their responsibility on prioritization, right? You do not prioritize your woman over yourself. And I think that's where this whole situation went wrong. And just for the record, some of y'all might look at me like I'm crazy, but just for the record, I'm mad at Papoose and not mad at Remy Ma. And the reason why I'm mad at Papoose is because he chose a crappy woman to marry and have babies with. So just like I talk about with y'all ladies being pookie pickers, well, Papoose in this situation is a pookie picker. because nobody on this planet can say that Remy Ma is not a female Pookie. And everybody hit the like button. Facebook, hit the like button. Y'all ain't hitting the like button. Everybody take a second and hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. So do you think Remy Ma is a female Pookie? Yes or no? Put in the chat. Do you think Remy Ma is a female Pookie? And shout out to Chicago. Shout out to Philly. But let me know. Do you think Remy Ma is a female Pookie? This woman, and some of y'all may not know, but this woman literally assaulted somebody. She assaulted somebody a few years ago, and she went to prison for it. And that's exactly what I'm about to play right here. This cornball, Papoose, went to prison, went to see her in prison every day instead of prioritizing his career. So this is my issue with this whole situation. I think Papoose is a cornball for choosing to be with and marrying and having babies with a female Pookie. So let's keep going. So this is Papoose whining about how much he loves his Pookie wife.
Having you, and of course, you probably bring her son. Sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely brought her son. Her mother, whenever they had time, they came up and visited and supported. But me, I was visiting her every day.
I should have knew me being in fucking New York, me being at Remy, and I know I'm fucking this bitch.
So see right here. This is right here. This shows you right here what he's saying. So we don't have to assume what he's saying. We don't have to assume nothing. Right here, this is the time when he got punched in the face. So listen to what he just said right here. What's up, Kat?
I was visiting her every day.
I should have knew me being in fucking New York, me being at Remy, and I know I'm fucking this bitch. I knew.
See, right there. Right there. You can see it. Right there.
This nigga should have been plotting on me because I would have been doing the same thing.
He said, I knew he would have been plotting on me because I would have been doing the same thing.
Yeah, man, this nigga's in the city.
Because he's in the city. If you are, because the thing about it is, the thing that's trash about Remy Ma and this old Papoose situation is this woman is hanging out with this man. This woman is being seen everywhere with a man that is not her husband. And it gets even worse. On Christmas, according to Fat Joe just had a live, he went live on Instagram with Remy Ma, right? And according to what I've seen, Papoose was with Remy Ma on Christmas, which is dope, right? Because they got kids together. It's nothing wrong with that. But I just want y'all to think about what is going on in this man's brain where he's spending Christmas with this woman, which is his wife, and not one time, but on a normal basis, she was sleeping and was in a relationship with publicly with another man. That's crazy. So I blame Papoose for this because you can't go out and just get no little stray cat. Remy Ma is like a female Gucci Mane. Let's do this. What does Remy Ma and Gucci Mane have in common? What does Remy Ma and Gucci Mane have in common? What does Remy Ma and Gucci Mane have in common? They both have no, they cheated. Come on, y'all. What does Remy Ma and Gucci Mane have in common? Think, Derek. Y'all don't get it. They both shot somebody and went to jail. So I just want y'all to think about it. So when y'all think about Remy Ma, like she's not that bad. Well, if you think Gucci Mane is bad, well, you got to look at Remy Ma as equally as bad because they both did somewhat the same thing. They both literally shot somebody and went to jail for it. So if you don't think Remy Ma is not a pookie, a female pookie, you need to change the way you look at life. Unless you think Gucci Mane isn't a pookie, or Future isn't a pookie. So they both are pookies, but they both literally shot somebody, which is nuts. So for you to actually wife up a woman and he wiped her while she was in prison. I'll say it again. This man married her while she was in prison. And this is kind of sad and embarrassing, but what do you expect to happen? These dudes out here are wifing up chicks, and like the chicks don't deserve to be wiped up. Hit a like button, hit a like button, hit a like button, hit the like button.
I'm saying I'm too comfortable. I should have knew me being in fucking New York, me being at Remy, and I know I'm fucking this bitch. I knew this nigga should have been plotting on me because I would have been doing the same thing. You know what I mean? This nigga was in the city. No blood, no nothing. No blood, no scratch, no nothing. Nigga, he had 2 clean joints.
And when he says 2 clean joints, he's saying 2 clean hits. That's when Papoose punched him in the face 2 times. And he said he had 2 clean hits. 2 clean joins is 2 clean hits. This is when Papoose punched Eazy the Block Captain in the face.
Blood, no nothing. No blood, no scratch.
What was crazy was around the time when that happened with Rem was around the same time everything happened with my label. So I was in a space where I really needed to rebuild, start all over and focus. But at that point, I was like, this is more important. I need to focus on my wife. And I just visited her every day. And she used to tell me like, yo, you can't do this. You got to focus on your career. And I was like, yo, I don't care about that. So everything just got worse for me at that time. Like my whole world came crashing down.
I am on Remy Ma's side, not Papoose. Hold on. We got to talk about that part right there. This is the gayest mess that I've ever heard in my life. Listen to this mess. Listen to this. Hit a like button, y'all. Hit a like button. Hit a like button.
What was crazy was around the time when that happened with Rem was around the same time everything happened with my label. So I was in a space where I really needed to rebuild, start all over and focus. But at that point, I was like, this is more important. I need to focus on my wife. And I just visited her every day. And she used to tell me like, yo, you can't do this. You got to focus on your career. And I was like, yo, I don't care about that. So everything just got worse for me at that time. Like my whole world came crashing down.
I am on Remy Ma's side. So think about what he just said. We're going to break this down.
No blood, no nothing. No blood, no scratch.
What was crazy was around the time when that happened with Rem was around the same time everything happened with my label. So I was in a space where I really needed to rebuild, start all over and focus.
So I was in a space where I really needed to rebuild and focus on me, building my career, build my stability as a man, right?
But at that point, I was like, this is more important. I need to focus on my wife.
Says by no man on the planet. There's no time that I'm going to focus on my wife instead of focusing on my ability to provide for my wife. Like, what kind of man are you where you would rather just drive out in the middle of nowhere? Because prisons be in the middle of nowhere. I've been to prisons before. Drive out to a prison in the middle of nowhere and sit Indian style and play spades with your girl while she in prison instead of you as a man getting out here and getting some money. And this is the problem. Men like this are an embarrassment to other men. See, women love to sit around and say, I would love to have a man like Papoose. No, you wouldn't, because you'll cheat on him too, because he's lame. Like, from a biological standpoint, there are roles, and the roles are important. And a lot of you ladies don't want to imagine being in a role where a man is not holding you up at the top priority. What's up, Rachel? Like, you are not the priority, ma'am. If a man ever puts all of his effort in you, he prioritizes you instead of him prioritizing himself, you're not going to like the experience, because women don't need that. See, women crave attention, right? But when you get attention, what ends up happening is, oh, thank you, Terica. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. When you crave attention, once you get it, now you want something else, because women are children, right? So you don't give a woman just undying attention, undying time. No woman wants you in her face all the time. She thinks she wants you in her face all the time because that's what the cute little Disney movies are saying all the time. But no, women want you as a man to get out there in the world and go get some money, not be up in her face all the time. Ladies, comment in the chat. Do you want a man in your face all the time, or do you want a man out in the world making some money? What's up, Six? You know what I'm saying? Like, so the thing about it is, but comment, what are y'all's thoughts? You as a woman, do you want a man in your face all the time, or do you want a man out in the world getting some money? Six the Goddess says, good afternoon, chat. I agree. It seems like he just auctioned himself to her, waiting for her to lead and provide for him. Right. Waiting on her to get out and support him. Right. That's what I'm saying. And then when they got out of prison, then when she got out of prison, they go on Love and Hip Hop together. Why wasn't you able to be on Love and Hip Hop without her? You needed Remy Ma to make you hot. You know, and this is really sad and is really pathetic when you just sit back and just look at how some of these men who have been raised by women, and I could only assume Papoose was a man that was raised by a woman because of how he operates, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, like with me, if y'all know my story, I was outside at the age of 12. I was selling crack at the age of 12. And that's nothing to brag about, but I wasn't up under my mama as a child. But a lot of these modern men, they spent their whole young lives under their mama. So now when they grown, they love to spend their whole lives under their new mama, which is their new girlfriend. I ain't got time for that. So let's keep going. It's disgusting, in my opinion. Some people may not look at it as that bad, but to me, it's disgusting. I ain't spend my whole life on no damn woman ever.
And I just visited her every day, and she used to tell me like, yo, you can't do this.
She literally says, you can't do this. Get out of here. Like, what are you doing? Oh, I want to be up under you. Why? Why you don't want me here? Sir, you're feminine. Feminine. Like, what man? Because the thing about it is, it ain't like y'all at home and he's up under his wife and they at home. He's up under his wife in a woman's prison. Like, what kind of mess is that? And I'm gonna drop the link. Six, if you want to come up, or if anybody else wants to come up, pull up. But what kind of man is going to sit in a woman's face in a prison? And I'm just going to say it like this. Men don't visit women in prison. When you see men, you know, when people come visit them, is they mama, is they cousin, is they homeboy, is they girl, is they baby mama. They bringing a baby up to see the father. When a woman goes to prison, ain't nobody going to see her. sorry, but nobody's going to see her. So can you imagine in that waiting room, only one man in the waiting room here to see Remy Ma, and none of these other women have nobody to see them? In all honesty, that's kind of like, I don't know. It says something, you know? So a man can be tough because we all know Papoose will slap somebody in a minute. But at the end of the day, is that really masculinity? Slapping somebody out of anger, punching somebody out of resentment? That's not masculinity, in my opinion. In no way. Masculinity is going out there and get that money. That's what manhood is. So we spend a lot of time thinking masculinity is being tough. No, masculinity is about taking care of your family, sacrificing, staying away from your woman so you can go get some money, making everybody in your family feel safe and secure. But sadly, these dudes have been raised by women, so they love like women. See, I don't love like women love. I love like men love. And my love comes from love for myself. I prioritize myself. And the more I pour into myself, the more I take care of myself, shows you how much I could and I have the capacity to pour into you. I don't have to give my all to you. I'm not giving my all to nobody but me, because that's what a man does.
You got to focus on your career. And I was like, yo, I don't care about that. So everything just got worse for me.
What kind of woman wants to be with a man who would say something like that? I don't care about my career. What? Sir, I'm in prison. Can you please go out and get some money? Like, we got kids. What are you doing? And then she gets out of prison and I think she had a child by some other dude. And I think he says it right here. She had a child by some other dude. And they turn around and have 2 more children. He put 2 more babies in her. Just crazy, man.
That time, like my whole world came crashing down.
I am on Remy Ma's side, not Papoose. Papoose deserves everything that he gets in this situation. And I'm going to explain why. I'm not mad at Remy Ma at all. These sucker for love, infatuation dudes are really pathetic. All right. And virtually all of y'all are going to say, oh my God, he held it down for her. She did 6 years in prison and he did this and he did that. Yeah, whatever. So, right. Nobody cares about that. What's up, Shira? What's up, Six?
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I am good. Long time no see. How have you been?
I've been excellent and amazing. It was interesting. I just scrolled and saw you having this live stream, and I said every time I have an unpopular opinion, I be seeing MrLetGo, you be having the same unpopular opinion. And I don't condone cheating in a marriage, of course, but I was super quiet about it because deep down inside, I'm like, y'all ain't ready to hear what I want to say. Because low key, the toxic side of me say he deserved to get cheated on because you played the game wrong.
Yes.
And you tried to finesse. And I think every time men try to finesse by getting ahead faster via a woman, it put him behind farther. It costs you so much more than putting the work in. I said it is unnatural. Number one, for a man to sit and be faithful for 5 years while you in jail and not have sex is a red flag. I'm sorry.
That's almost gay.
Yeah, that's very odd to me. I'm like, either he had a airtight side chick or he actually did not have sex for 5 years, which is wild. I don't even think that's healthy for a man.
No.
So that's number one. And number two, Why is it that once Remy got out, y'all was making money again? She had y'all start the rap league, had y'all on TV. So that man literally finessed everybody and portrayed himself as this loving, dedicated boyfriend turned husband, when in reality, he is literally pimping her, trying to just sit around and love bomb her and tell her and spend time with her every day so that he can ride on her back for success.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And now she's over here cheating with a man who actually has some testosterone pumping.
Women want testosterone. See,
Period.
women don't want support. Okay.
Period.
Y'all think y'all want support. Your job as a woman is to support us. I'm not here to support you. You support me. Women were put on this earth to be helpmates. That's the support system. He is her helpmate. He is her wife. And that's the sad thing about this. And I don't think this man understands this. And this is the reason why I'm so against women raising boys, because the boy ended up growing up supporting his mommy, and now when he grows up, he doesn't know anything else but to support his woman. I need somebody to support me, somebody to share my ideas with and give me the confidence to go out and because life, when it comes to whether it's entrepreneurship or anything, it's about risk, right? And men in particular are supposed to be risk takers. But between Remy Ma and Papoose, you can easily see who the risk taker is. It's the woman. He's not a risk taker. Like you just said, Six, he just sat around waiting on her to get hot. And then she got out and started taking all the risks.
Yeah. And there's a fine line between providing and supporting. The man provides, the woman supports.
Facts.
And with Remy, I think that she felt and then the roles are so reversed. The same thing that happened to Remy is the same thing that happens to so many men who are married to a woman they don't really want. They marry her because she just stuck around and took all his shit. So now he don't want to have egg on his face, looking like the bad guy to everyone else, to leave her, even if he don't want to be with her. And I think that's what happened with Remy. I think he just wouldn't leave. And then she got out and everyone's like, oh, he's such a good man. He did so much for you. And she feel pressure like, oh shit, now I have to marry him. Because if I don't, I'm going to look evil. And so she did it. But deep down inside, I know that did not turn you on. I know you was not like, oh my God, yes, this is the man to provide and protect me. No, a man supports you here and there if he has time on his hands in that moment. But that's not his primary goal. He provides. And she was over there providing for him and he was supporting her. So I'm not surprised.
I actually got a little part of that in here. Watch this. It's going to come up in a second. Watch this. I'm going to let you guys know, and I'm going to make it make sense why a man should never, ever in his life do any of these things that Papoose is doing. So y'all feel sorry for this man. I feel pity for this man.
Oh yeah, man. I hit rock bottom around that time, man. Like it was real bad,
And you ain't doing nothing about it. You just sat there on your hands like a woman and just allowed your life to just fall apart. Sir, that's feminine.
You know what I'm saying? But I knew that she needed me, so I really didn't care about nothing else.
I know that she needed me, so I just let my whole life fall apart and just kept going to prison and sitting Indian style and playing cards with her and a bunch of women.
What was going on with me? I was in the free world. So I just made sure I focused on her, because when she blew trial, like normally somebody blow trial, they say, all right, we're going to give you a certain amount of time and you got to come back, turn yourself in and do your time. But when her lawyer requested that, they was like, no, remand right now. Instantly. They didn't give her a chance to pack her crib up, situate her son or anything. So I had to do all of that.
See, situate her son. Where's like
she has a son?
That's what he said. So he not, and it's I date single mothers, so I just want to say that I'm not against single motherhood, but you are a dude that not only got with a single mother, and there's issues with that depending on who the woman is, right? But you got with a single mother that went out and shot somebody. So think about how how stupid a woman has to be. You got a child. You ain't just out here in the streets. You have a responsibility. You're a mother, and she went out and shot somebody. So just imagine what type of idiot Remy Ma has to be. What's up, Bree? You're a pure idiot to actually shoot somebody and you have a kid. It ain't like you ain't got no kids. You still live with your mama. This woman done moved out her mama house, living her life. She's a whole mother, and you go out and shoot somebody. And this dude sees this woman as his priority and somebody he's supposed to be wifing.
Right. Like, it's giving very much. Single mothers have to compensate for being single moms. That's the thing about being a single mother. Single mothers cannot date like other women. Single mothers, immediately, you have to humble yourself and know that this is a huge element that is baggage that come with you, and you got to pick your struggle. So if you a single mom, you better be hella fine. You better be in that gym. You better have serious cooking skills, domestic skills. You have to do that. Too many women, the problem with them, they're single moms and the attitude bad, and they fat, and they house dirty, and they can't cook, and they got a criminal record. It doesn't work like that.
And they be shooting people.
Right. So I had no idea that she had a previous child. She don't even talk about the other son. I've never even heard about the other son. But yeah, you're right. Like, clearly this man does not have any guidance in his life, because who let him sit around waiting on a violent, murderous, felony toting single mom? That's wild. That's sad.
And earlier I said, what does Gucci Mane and Remy Ma have in common? They both shot somebody, right? But Gucci Mane shot somebody out of self-defense. Remy Ma shot somebody because she owed her some money. So essentially, she's a bigger of a goon than Gucci Mane is. Just think about that. Just think about that right there. And so you out here marrying goons. You out here having babies with goons. Like, she's a whole goon out here. So that's kind of weird. And just I don't want to say anything about sexual orientation. So when I use this word, it's not about sexual orientation. It's about masculinity and femininity. This is gay. This is like a lesbian relationship. This is not a man and a woman. This is like two lesbians being in a relationship with each other.
Yeah. So no wonder why it didn't work out.
And
then, this is the same way there's women who might be with a man where he's the provider and he might have a slip up and she might have to turn the other cheek because she can't afford to live on her own. I wouldn't be surprised if Pap stayed with her, because if he is so codependent to where he cannot support himself financially, he might have to just allow that to slide and give her some time and let it cool down and stay with her. Because I don't see what other woman about to sit and take care of him. I don't.
Well, guess what? According to Fat Joe, he went live with Remy Ma on Christmas, and they were together on Christmas, which is awesome. It's Christmas. You want to be around your kids and stuff, right?
About last year?
This year. Well, hold on.
Christmas. No,
Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, not Christmas.
Oh, okay. I'm like, hold up. What's the date?
Yeah, so I said Christmas earlier. I meant Thanksgiving. They were together on Thanksgiving. I'm not spending Thanksgiving with a woman that is presently cheating on me with another man.
Period.
So it was Thanksgiving. So for those of you who heard Christmas earlier, I meant Thanksgiving. I might sound like an idiot for saying that, but Thanksgiving, they were together on Thanksgiving. They were in the same house. And according to what I heard from him, they are still living together. And I might be wrong, but I'm just going by what I heard him say on a live, with Fat Joe. So
I wouldn't be surprised.
They're still allegedly living together. And that's not a man to me. That's a weirdo.
Yeah, he's codependent on her. He don't know how to stand up on his own 2 feet. He's somehow wired to look to a woman to lead him and guide him.
Yeah.
So you know, he might still stick around. I really would not be surprised if he stayed.
Yeah. You know, I might be wrong because, like I said, I don't know these people, but going by somebody else's live stream and what another person was saying, Remy Ma was talking to Fat Joe, and she was like, "Oh, Pap, he's over here," and he was, "Yo, what's up?" So he's in the back. They just chilling, eating food and stuff, being a family while she's out here, you know, getting her cheeks clapped by a whole nother man. So on a normal basis. So yeah, I feel bad from some of these men, but this is what I'm saying. This is these farm raised black men. You know, like I'm a wild caught. I'm wild caught. I'm not farm raised. You know, I didn't grow up under my mama. I lived with my mama, but I wasn't around my mama. I was outside. I was getting beat up. I was getting in fights. I was shooting at folks. I was selling crack. I was getting jumped. I was getting, you know, all kinds of stuff, you know, the negatives and the positives, you know, all kinds of stuff, stealing cars, you know. I actually, when we first learned how to drive, no, before we learned how to drive, it was somebody's uncle that would let us, you know, back in the day, it was these car chase movies that was always on TV, and the guy would jump on the front of the car, and the car be driving, and the person would be on the front of the car trying to stop the person from getting away, right? And then the car turn the corner and throw the person off. I literally got thrown off a car before as a kid. So I was outside living my life, getting hurt, breaking my ankle and all kinds of stuff, right? I wasn't up under my mom playing with dolls like Papoose was. So when you are living up under your mom, and a lot of these modern men who have single mothers, modern people don't go outside, or parents don't let their kids go outside. I was outside doing all kinds of stuff. So I wasn't under my mama. So I was wild caught and not farm raised. And a lot of these men that y'all are out here dating are farm raised black men. But do you see that out here in this world just as a woman, Six?
Yeah, I mean, I see it with men, whether they were raised with a single mom or a father in the home, because the only thing that matters is if you had a strong leading father. But to me, it's even worse. Even worse than having no father around is having a weak father around, or a father around where your mama called all the shots is
Yeah.
even worse. But unfortunately, I do see that a lot. So I don't know. I think a man's upbringing is not as important as what he chooses for himself. I feel like every young boy make a decision at some point where he chooses what he gonna be, and they normally stick to that. But it seems like too many men now are choosing that route, and it's sad because Papoose, if he would have stayed on his grind and stayed on his career, he would have been fine because he is hella talented.
Yeah.
And it's honestly sad for me to see a man that had that much talent literally sit and sit on it and waste it for a criminal. That
Yeah.
makes me sad. So that tells me like he never really made a decision on who he was gonna be. Because when a man really decide who he gonna be, hell or high water can't stop him from it. He never made a decision. He waiting for one to decide for him. And now Remy got him. Now Remy wiped him. Now he's a stay-at-home wife.
Mm-hmm. And he married her while she was in prison, which is also gay. Yeah.
Now if they was married before she went, I believe in you stick by your spouse no matter what. But for him to get married to her after she was already doing a bid, yeah, I'm sorry, suspect.
Super gay. All right, let's go to a commercial break real quick
and play this fun dating card game. Hey, how about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games and give them out for Christmas. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper discussions, dating edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend,
Candidate.
a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
They ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
durable.
I just wanted to feel good.
MrLetGo, let me tell you real quick. We got your card game and we played it and we loved it.
Oh yeah, I appreciate you.
Yes, we had it. We had made some drinks, had a good night of it, and we had a good time with it. We enjoyed the game.
That's what's up. I'm
So
coming
y'all
out with
please get it.
I'm coming out with a mother-daughter card game next.
Oh, that's great. That's gonna be good.
It's going to be a set of questions for the mother to ask the daughter, and a set of questions for the daughter to ask the mother. Because from all the things that I've been doing from coaching women, a lot of Black women, I would say most Black women, have tumultuous relationships with their mothers. So yeah, my whole card game editions are going to be coming out to. I'm going to have like 3 more editions coming out in 2024, and it's going to be meant to just help Black people understand each other better. So I appreciate you picking up a card game. I appreciate that. Sis.
Yeah, got one. We enjoyed it. I'm gonna make a card game too called "Bitches Ain't Shit," and it's only gonna be one card, and it's gonna say how to tell if a bitch ain't shit, and it's gonna be one card. And it's gonna say, "Is she breathing?"
Damn.
That's gonna be my card game. I'm gonna help everyone figure out if the bitch in your life ain't shit.
That's hilarious.
You're welcome.
But you are that's hilarious. That's hilarious. You harder on them than I am. But I want y'all to look at this right here, y'all.
During that time, launched into an interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. It had been so long since I felt good.
That's literally Papoose. Papoose is actually worse than this man. I want y'all to think about how bad of a dude, how trash of a dude, how gay of a dude you have to be worse than Will Smith. She was sleeping with her son's best friend, right? That's terrible. But at least she isn't taking care of him. At least he's still the provider. They made a decision to stay together, which is stupid, but they made a decision. It's not about money. Papoose can't take care of himself. So he has to stay with this woman while she gallivants with this other dude in his face while they still live in the same house, because allegedly he can't afford to get his own stuff. So he is worse than Will Smith. What's your opinion, Six?
Yeah, I agree. At least Will Smith was the provider in his situation.
Yeah.
But even worse, and my question would be like, how long did he think that would be sustainable? Sustainability is the key word that a lot of people don't think about in marriage. Is what you're doing sustainable long term? So it's like, sir, for how long did you think that this woman could carry you on her back before it blew up in your face? She carrying you on her back. Now she got to go to someone else to break her back. And I'll say this too. I don't condone the fact that she cheated either, though. I really think that what she should have did was divorce him and said, you know what? This is just not going to work out for me. I changed my mind. I'd rather someone do that than cheat on their partner, because what I really would rather have did was to never have married him from the first place. I'm not marrying no man who sat around for 5 years for any reason. So number one, she shouldn't have married him in the first place. Number two, if she did marry him after all that and she saw that he was never going to step his game up, I'd rather her have just divorced him than sleeping with, another man.
Well, I actually condone her cheating on him.
Oh,
I think I'm glad she cheated on him, because I'm against pookie pickers, right? So if you are a woman and you pick a pookie, you deserve to get cheated on because you're a bad decision maker. So if you're a man and you pick a whore or a female pookie, you deserve to get cheated on. People deserve whatever it is that they choose. You know, if I go rob a bank, I deserve to go to prison, right? So your actions, you got to deal with the repercussions of your actions. So no, I condone her cheating. Like if you get with a whore or if you get with a hood rat, which is her, a female Gucci Mane, you get what comes with being with a female Gucci Mane. So this is what goons do, you know? So you can't, it's like me making a whole bunch of money and I go out and buy a tiger like some of these idiots, and I have a tiger just walk around my house, and at some point the tiger bite my leg off. I deserve to get my leg bit off because I went out and bought a tiger like an idiot. You can't,
savage but true.
Yeah, you can't turn around and feel sorry for these stupid people who make these stupid decisions. So if you're a woman, you deserve to get cheated on if you're a pookie picker. And if you're a man, you deserve to get cheated on if you're a female pookie picker or a pookie picker, pookie, female pook, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So the thing about it is, no, fuck all these people. If you stupid, you get what you deserve. I don't have time for all that. We gotta stop placating and making people feel good for their stupid decisions. I don't care who you are. Remy Ma was a hood rat. Remy Ma was a stray cat. Like if you go get a stray cat and take it in your house and it tear up your house, you can't get mad at the stray cat. The stray cat is a stray cat. You know, we have to learn to pick better. And these people, because I want you to think about this. Remy Ma has 3 children now.
3
or 2. I know she had that son, and I thought they got 2 kids.
I thought they had one little girl.
Hold on, let me see. How many kids does Remy Ma have?
The baby named Reminisce. She is so cute.
Remy Ma has 2 children, 20-year-old.
Okay, yeah, 20-year-old and a 2-year-old. So, I want you to think about this. This little girl is going to grow up seeing her mom running around sleeping with another man other than her husband. And somebody said, do I have proof? I'm gonna show y'all the proof that I have. Where is it? I'm gonna back it up. All right, here it is right here.
Captain leaked audio about Remy Ma.
How is that gonna work? How is it gonna work though now? Like even if you go back with the bull, right? Which, all right, I'll come out.
And the bull is boy, for those who don't understand Philly terminology. I'm from Philly.
Explain everything that happened. You're leaving with each other. You was cheating on ball. Such and such, and whatever happens. Let's say Love and Hip Hop pick it up. You all get back together. How does now? I get a bag. You know what I mean? I get a little bag. I get a little check, couple little. You know what I'm saying? Such and such a. You know what I mean? I'm the boy that such and such a cheat. I'm around now. I'm a little. I'm saying I'm too comfortable.
Having you, and of course, you probably bring her son. Sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely brought her son. Her mother. Whenever they had time, they came up and visited and supported. But me, I was visiting her every day.
I should have knew me being in fucking New York, me being at Remy, and I know I'm fucking this bitch. I knew this nigga should have been plotting on me because I would have been doing the same thing. You know what I mean? This nigga was in the city. I'm saying I'm too comfortable. I should have knew me being in fucking New York, me being at Remy, and I know I'm fucking this bitch.
Right there. So if that's not proof, because this is audio, he was just talking to somebody else. So it's not like he's on Vlad TV saying, yeah, I slept with her in order to get some attention on himself. That was just a random conversation that somebody recorded. So I don't really see him trying to lie about that. But at the end of the day, like, who lies about sleeping with somebody's wife?
Oh, lots of men.
A man will lie about sleeping with a man's wife?
Oh, yes. Oh,
why?
Yes, they do. Because it could have been my only thing I could think that why he would do that possibly is because he working for her. We don't know if they have some type of employer discrepancy.
An employee discount?
There's new sassy Negroes these days. Yes, they will lie on their peen. Yes, they will.
But
But I don't think he lying. I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw a clip where he was kind of looking at her and she kind of looked at the camera like they can see us. And I knew that look. So honestly, I believe it. I'm just saying I believe it, but I'm also not gonna say, oh, a man wouldn't lie about that. I ain't gonna say that, but
Okay.
I do believe it. I do.
Okay. Yeah. So because I don't want to sit around and that man got punched in the face twice. I don't want to get punched in the face for something that I did not do. So I'm just saying, like, I don't really understand the mode of operation for a man to turn around and get beat up by a woman's husband, and I ain't get no ass. So I don't understand that, But this is more of what actually happened for anybody who wants to know why or more into this.
I knew this nigga should have been plotting on me because I would have been doing the same thing. Yeah, I mean, this nigga was in the city. No blood, no nothing. No blood, no scratch, no nothing. Nigga, he had 2 clean joints. No blood.
I really needed to rebuild, start all over and focus.
Blood, no scratch.
What was crazy was I visited her every day, and she.
Oh, that was it. But yeah, 6, your thing got disconnected. Just let me know, and I'll bring you back up. Okay, there we go.
It did.
Yeah, it's good now. It's good now. It just disconnected and came back.
So, wait, was he being recorded by someone else?
Yeah, it's right here. So
who was recording him? Does it say?
Everything that happened, you're losing with each other, you was cheating on ball, such and such, and whatever happens, let's say Love and Hip Hop pick it up, y'all get back together. How does now I get a bag? You know what I mean? I get a little bag, I get a little check, couple little,
See, listen to this part right here. He's talking about he wanted to be on Love and Hip Hop.
Saying such and such a, you know what I mean? I'm the boy that such and such a cheat. I'm around now. I'm a little. I'm saying I'm too comfortable having you.
So yeah.
So who was he talking to? Do you know who he was talking to that was recording him?
I have no idea. It was just leaked. It's just leaked audio. I don't know.
He definitely set that up. So women like Remy who are moving more in their masculine energy, they only attract men that want to use them for financial and social gain. So my thing is this: if you're gonna cheat on your husband, at least have it be with a man who's gonna be a man and be a provider. Why would you cheat on your husband who was leeching off of you and to get with another man who also trying to leech off of you to get put on?
Well, in my opinion, just from a psychological standpoint, some women are addicted to being a mother. So she was a mommy to Papoose, and then she found another man that needed her to be his mommy. Because you got to remember, they're very similar people. Like they both were in the battle rap world, right? They both weren't really, because you got to remember the Jay-Z's, the Nas's, he was back there with them, like the Fat Joes. She was hotter than Papoose back in the day. She was a part of Terror Squad. The only reason why Fat Joe really messed with Papoose, it was because that they were boyfriend and girlfriend. So she was bigger than Papoose ever was. So she was bigger than him. So she picked him up like a little child and mothered him into, and then she brought him into or around Terror Squad. Because I don't know if he was ever a part of Terror Squad, but she brought him into Terror Squad. And so when it came to Remy Ma and the block captain dude, she brought him into her squad with the battle rap. So to a certain degree, she did the exact same thing to both men. One man is just a little gayer than the other.
But that's what I'm saying. That is poor management of your cooch. You know what I mean? Like there's no reason to add a body onto yourself for no reason like that. If she was going to get with another man that she got to still carry and put on, just stay with your husband, the father of your children.
Well, it's like a woman wanting another child, right? You want another kid?
Not really, no.
Right. You don't want another kid, right? You know a lot of women who want a kid, another kid, right? They might have a 15-year-old, they want a whole new kid. So once the kid grows up and there's no more nurturing to do, you want another kid because you want to, you miss that maternal feeling of mothering somebody or bringing somebody up from the mud. That's somewhat of a project thing for a lot of women. Some men do the same thing. They go get a woman that is like a project. But once the project isn't really a project anymore, because nobody's checking for Papoose. Nobody cares nothing about what Papoose is doing. So she needs somebody else to nurture. So women are single mothers and women who are raised by single mothers. Remember, Remy Ma was a single mother. It's a need to mother because that's all they know to do. Your mother mothered you. You turn around and mother your own mother when you grow up. You mother your own friends. You mother your boyfriend. You mother everybody. And when a woman is so used to mothering, she can't go out and get a man that's a provider because she's used to being a provider. Does that make sense?
I mean, it does, but you married, you want to have another baby with your husband. I get what you're saying. I do understand there are some women, and to me, women like that, it's not necessarily a mothering thing because women who love to mother are typically more feminine and nurturing in that side. I think it's more so a need for control in women like that. It's more so they like to have men that they can control. Nicki Minaj is the same way. She won't never, when she tried to date Nas, it didn't work out.
It didn't work
because
out.
Nas was a boss, had his own money. She didn't like
Yep.
that. She went and got a homeless felon. So there are some women, I don't look at that as mothering. I look at it as the need to be in control and be in power. If you want a mother, you'll have another baby. They want control. And they can't control men with their own. So they purposely seek out men that need them so they have that control.
And what if she wanted a son and had a daughter and she was just like, all right, I don't want another kid. I'll just find a man to mother and make him my son. So yeah, it could be the same thing. So I agree. It is about a control. But a lot of women, Erica says Keisha Cole dates very young men because of the need to be in control of that feeling of, like, boy, get over there. What do you do? No, do this instead of that. That don't make no sense. Pick your stuff up. It's a maternal urge to, especially when it comes to women who have the disposition like Remy Ma, right? She's been around all these tough guys or whatever. She want to be a tough guy to somebody else. She want to talk mess to another man, So it's kind of a equilibrium when she's around the terror squad. Everybody's thugs, everybody's running around beating up people or whatever. And she was like the girl, so she needs to be a terror squad to somebody else, so she needs a man that's somewhat up under her so he can she can have dominion over her. Being around Fat Joe and them, they ain't play that mess. They're gonna tell her to sit down and shut the hell up. So she needs somebody to be able to tell to sit down and shut the hell up, just in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Because that's a difference between Beyonce and Nicki Minaj. Beyonce can't tell Jay-Z sit down and shut up. Nicki Minaj can tell her man to sit down and shut up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all fear-based at the end of the day. It's all fear-based. Women will be with a man they're scared of,
Mm-hmm.
So you want to be with him, but you scared of the actions he gonna take. So you rather suffer by carrying a man on your back, which leads to your body breaking down. Women like Remy, not to wish this on her, but that will literally cause your health, your immune system to fail. When you carrying a man around, we are not equipped for that. And that is the quickest way to deplete yourself. So I'm hoping that I don't like to see no Black child have their parents break up, but I'm hoping that, Remy has learned a lesson here. You over here, if you're going to leave your husband, let it be for a reason and make sure that you're going to change your ways. I just don't like to see a woman jump from man to man and it's the same kind of man every time. I hate to see that. So I don't know.
So I want to show y'all a video that'll give y'all an understanding of why our women are so problematic and why they keep getting with men that they can control over and over again. So watch this.
True or false? Men are better leaders than women.
True, 1,000%.
Oh, high five.
Yeah, come on, somebody. I know y'all, but hold on, wait, hear me out. Hear me out though, right? Men are better leaders because women sometimes will get indecisive based on bonds that they have with other people.
They ain't got no damn sense.
So I feel like we've all had situations where we was riding for a bitch who was in the wrong, but that's our bitch. What I hear you saying is men are less empathic, bro.
See how she turns around and says, what I'm hearing is men are not empathic. Women look for, sometimes when they're dysfunctional, they look for other women in men. And there's nothing wrong with being, you know, sympathetic or empathic or whatever, but why does a woman want a man to act like a woman? And this is one of the issues that affects a woman's dating choices. She is so used to being around women, well, she'll literally just want to be around a man that acts like a woman. And it's sad. It's really sad. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say something petty, but I'm not gonna say
it. No. This is just a video, Six.
I ain't gonna say it.
No trigger.
God is working on me.
God is working on you. I got you. This is just a simple example.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet.
Men have less compassion. Men have a smaller ability to actually attach themselves. But sometimes that's what they.
Oh, listen what she says. This is dope. Listen. This is a problem. See, women want men to be like women. Listen to this.
Have a smaller ability to actually attach themselves. But sometimes that's what a leader needs to be. That's what a leader needs to be.
A man does not have to have, or is not supposed to have, so much compassion like a woman. Like, do y'all realize the difference between a man and a woman psychologically? When you go out and hunt for an elk, or go out and hunt for some actual food, and you got to sit in a tree and wait for something to walk by and bow and turn around and drag a dead animal back home and gut it out and cook it and eat it. Like, a woman would sit there crying like, oh my God, what have I done? Because she has too much compassion for the deer. Ain't no man worrying about no damn deer. He gonna grab that deer by the antlers and drag that thing back to the house. A woman is gonna be too empathetic for the little stupid deer to even eat it. So we don't supposed to have all this compassion. A leader does not run around with all this damn compassion. But this is what I'm saying. Women look for women in men, and it's so freaking gay. Six, your thoughts without being petty.
Well, I think that, that whole premise of, women wanting a woman in a man, a lot of women do not open their ears to listen to what a man is, what he wants. They just don't listen to it. They don't hear it. So when it comes time for them to face the reality behind who men are, what they need, what the requirements are, they simply their ears are 100% closed. But then the ironic part about that is their ears are not open to other women as well. Those same women that say women should be the leaders, shouldn't be the men, are terrible to other women. They don't even like other women. Women who have an issue with structure and leadership, they have issues within themselves. I know that healthy women listen to other people. They don't just project what they think and they feel on everyone, male or female. So when I see a woman that quote unquote wants a man in a woman's body, I don't see that at all. Because if that was the case, she would be nicer to women and would have better relationships with women. That is not the case. They take whatever they feel and project it on whoever is around them. I think if more women took men for face value for who you are, what your purpose is, it would be better. But there's too many women that say they're heterosexual, yet I don't care what men think. I want to decenter men. So I actually think women should go be with each other. If you're going to say, I don't care what men think, but still date them, you're not going to have a good outcome. So I'm all for women dating each other if they refuse to do what men think and accept men for who they are. They should date each other.
I agree. I think the reason why Pat was all up her butt while she was in prison, so she wouldn't leave him for a woman. I actually think Remy Ma can easily go that way. And he felt that she can easily go that way, and he went to see her every day and married her while she was in prison, so she won't go that way or stay that way. Just in my opinion.
See, I don't think so. I think it's about the money, because Pap is still a man at the end of the day, and a man gonna get up every day to go to work. So I think he was getting up every day to go there because that was his financial plan. I don't think it's necessarily about her not being with someone else. He got up and showed up there every day like it was a job, because it was for him. He showed up there every day putting in that work to be there because that was his plan on how to support himself. I don't think it was about her not being with a woman or someone else. That was his job, to show up and be in her face to secure himself financially.
I can understand that. I can understand that sentiment 100%. And it just goes the same way. Like a man with no purpose, depending on a woman, is just super gay.
And, you know, of course, you probably bring her son, you know. Sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely brought her son. You know, her mother, whenever they had time, they came up and visited and supported. But me, I was visiting her every day.
I should have knew, me being in fucking New York, me being at Remy, and I know I'm fucking in fucking New York. Nothing.
That happened with Rem was around the same time everything happened with my label. So I was in a space where I really needed to rebuild, start all over and focus. But at that point, I was like, this is more important. I need to focus on my wife. And I just visited her every day. And she used to tell me like, yo, you can't do this. You got to focus on your career. And I was like, yo, I don't care about that. So everything just got worse for me at that time. Like my whole world came crashing down.
So going back to this video right here, she actually she's just being practical, and she's like, yo, I need you to focus on your career. Everybody hit the like button, everybody hit the like button. But sadly, it's like women have that that need to focus on their career more than men do. And this is what is so weird about modern men. I agree with what Remy told him, because if he was in prison, she would have focused on her career. And that's what a typical black woman does. They put their career themselves as a priority. Well, their career in particular, not their health or their weight, but their career as a priority. And they have this need to not depend on no man. But it's sad when a man is the opposite of that. And it's really sad.
When she's leading.
We do.
You need to have some of that shit in a reference, in a context to the people in which you are leading.
So you think that women are better leaders than men? Don't lie.
I'm gonna say I don't necessarily believe it's a man or a woman thing.
Here we go. Hold on. On this show, we pick.
Come
to the light, Carolina.
No, I got you. I got you. Come on. We feel like it's situational. Women need to be given more opportunities to actually lead, because we've been letting men lead for centuries, and this country is still shitty.
Is this country really shitty? We got Uber Eats, we got Uber. If my car break down, I can pick up my cell phone that a man invented and order food or order a car, and mysteriously or miraculously a car would just randomly show up in front of my house, and it will take me anywhere I want to go. And because of men, I don't have to have money in my pocket, and I don't have to exchange money with the person, because of men, we can exchange money without exchanging money. But this world is shitty.
If women were the leaders, I could see us now having a whole United Nations meeting to stop World War III, and we're late because we can't find an outfit, or we over there can't start the meeting because I don't like the way her tone was last time she talked. I don't like the way she talked to me. Like, I can see us as women trying our best to run the world. Meanwhile, we're like, I can't come because my hair is not done, and I know Sally gonna be there, and Sally be fly, so I'm not coming. I can see us before we go. Hey, what are you wearing? Hey, are you dressing up, or are you staying casual? Like, if you get 5 women, have you ever seen women on a girls trip? The way I know that women cannot be in leadership is because women fall out every time we go on a trip together. There's some kind of fight. We can't even have a vacation to Jamaica together in peace. One person need to be the leader and be the host of the trip. Then it's, well, why do I listen to her about everything? She don't know everything. What you wearing? I don't like the way you said that. You raised your tone 2 octaves too loud, and I'm offended. we wouldn't get shit done. We'll be too worried
Yep.
about competing with each other and bickering. You know, at the end of the day, people in leadership have to be able to get up and go. There is no time to say, before this meeting, do you have a tampon? Hey, before I go meet with Putin, do you have a super tampon? Like, are you serious? And I don't even understand why women want to do that, because again, they only see the glory in leadership. Women would crumble if they had to get blamed for everything going wrong too, which is what leaders have to do. They get blamed every time something go wrong. I have a group of women I lead, and we had a group trip. When I tell you, these girls the whole time was like, well, why does she got to be the one in charge? We don't have to listen to her. Whereas men don't do that. When you say this the guy in charge, they just go ahead and follow through.
Yeah.
So we would be way too distracted. It would be a nightmare.
Because as men, like, we don't need to be the leader all the time, because our egos are not as big as women, in all honesty. You know, like just like on this show, tonight's conversation, like Ace was like, you on this, you on that. We're like, all right, cool, that's it. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it ain't no, why I got to do this? Why his outfit is the same color as mine, man. We finna just sit down and do our job. So yeah, we respect authority, we respect hierarchy, and sadly, women don't. And that's the reason why women can't be leaders. But women spend so much time and spend so much energy trying to prove men wrong. And it's disgusting. And this is the problem why women can never be leaders.
Like, circumstances are shitty.
Women's lives be shitty, and y'all lead your own lives, and y'all lives be shitty. All right, okay, let go. What, man? Who's more desirable to the opposite sex? A masculine woman or a feminine man? Feminine man, because women love to be with losers and have babies with losers.
Just like Papoose. Go ahead, Six.
I disagree with that.
Okay.
I think masculine women are more appealing because they have sex quicker and easier.
Hold on. Let me go back to the question. So just in case anybody. So everybody listen to the question.
What, man? Who's more desirable to the opposite sex? A masculine woman or a feminine man?
So say that again, Six.
A feminine man is broke, and he probably has a peen that only gets 70% hard. What's attractive about that? But a masculine woman tends to have more testosterone. They have a higher sex drive, and masculine women will jump into bed quicker. They'll jump into bed quicker. They'll swing from the ceiling on the first night because they have no connection to their sexuality as a woman. So I would say men are definitely more attracted to masculine women. She might take you to dinner and sleep with you on the first night and then put you in an Uber.
Wow.
So, but whereas a feminine man, his peen don't get all the way hard. And he's broke. You know what I mean? He broke, he crying. Ew, gross, you know. But a masculine woman, yeah, she jumping in bed. Between the first and third interaction, she in that bed. And she gonna put that thing on you to try to get you to do what she want. And whether you do or not, she don't care. She on to the next. So the masculine woman is the one who gonna give you some and then go home and not ask you for nothing. Shoot. So she's definitely more attractive to a man than the other way around, I think.
You are right. I ain't even think about that part. So yeah, I totally agree with you. I never even thought about it that way, because I remember you said something about how fat women, they'll give you whatever you want, but I never really looked at it like a masculine woman will give you whatever you want, because she's not necessarily connected to her sexual side. She's dopamine driven instead of oxytocin.
Right. You get it? So she, at the end of the day, you know, a lot of men, they correlate how much a woman like them based upon how quickly she sleep with them. So I see men lined up for masculine women. I'm talking about lined up because they just going to go get some non-emotionally attached intercourse, you know?
Yeah. Huh. I always have loved the way you thought. Like you have you love to just jump out the window, and I'm a window jumper outer also. So I love the way you think. I never thought about that. So you're right.
I'm jumping off a skyscraper.
So back to the video.
feminine man, because women love to be with losers and have babies with losers. So a feminine man is the most attractive man that a lot of these women love to have babies with.
But a lot of them men that you're trying to describe are actually
dumb.
Let go. All right, 30 seconds.
Go ahead, answer the question.
What makes a man feminine?
Hold on. I'm gonna show you what makes a man feminine right here. I am on. This is
too comfortable.
I was visiting her every day.
This is what makes a man feminine. Damn, where is that?
With Rem was around the same time everything happened with my label. So I was in a space where I really needed to rebuild, start all over and focus. But at that point, I was like, this is more important. I need to focus on my wife.
That's what makes a man feminine.
Inability to protect, provide, his inability to have conflict resolution with a woman, his inability to even communicate in any type of way with a woman, his inability to defend her honor. And that's a little bit different than protect and provide.
Stay at home. Your wife goes out and makes the money and brings home the bacon.
Like Remy Ma.
Could you operate in that role?
That's not in my DNA. Question again? So do you like masculine women on a dating scene? Absolutely not. Now, what would you define as a masculine woman?
I don't know, Six. You might have me out here smashing masculine women now, because you.
I am so weak.
So if anybody watching and you're a masculine woman and you don't wear wigs, hit me up, because Six don't open my mind up.
I am so weak. Everybody looking for masculine Mandy tonight. Where is masculine Mandy?
Masculine Mandy. I'm with it.
Me three things. No, two things real quick. Okay, a loud woman, a woman that talks over people, a woman that doesn't know how to follow because she expects or wants the man to follow. Okay, I agree. For sure. Question: which one of y'all would acquiesce to a man that you trust telling you sit your ass down somewhere in any situation?
If my husband told me to sit my ass down somewhere, I'm sitting my ass down wherever he just wanted.
Okay, what about y'all? I love that. You sit your ass down. In the middle, you talking about.
This my man.
Sit your ass down. Your man. My man. Sit your ass down.
I might give him some attitude, but I'm probably gonna sit down.
Okay, what about you?
If it's my man and he carry it and he can back that shit up, I'm gonna sit my ass down.
Thank you, carry it. That's what I'm saying, right?
And that is something that Papoose possibly would never be able to do. He would never be able to look at Remy Ma and say, sit your ass down somewhere, because she doesn't respect him. When a woman respects a man, she's going to listen to him. And I think this is the conundrum that Papoose is in. He's married a woman that he doesn't, that does not respect him. And for some reason, this little block captain dude, I bet he told, I don't know. Do you think if Eazy the block captain told Remy Ma to sit her ass down, she'll sit down?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
She signed his paychecks.
She's the boss. You're right.
Yeah.
But yeah.
She's I'll dock your pay.
I'll dock your pay
for a week.
I'll send you home. Take the rest of the day off. But yeah, this is just sad. But this is the issue with a lot of black women. A lot of black women are making choices to be with men that they don't respect. And then y'all turn around and have children with the men, wondering why your life isn't the way you want it to be, because you didn't make the choices that you are supposed to make in men. The most important decision you'll ever make in your entire life as a woman is the choice of man you pick. But a lot of y'all are either pookie pickers or son choosers, and it's disgusting. And it's mainly because your mother did not make good choices in men, because your daddy is a loser. And you think simply because your daddy is a loser, you think you're going to go out and find a man that's a loser just like your daddy. But it's sad. But yeah, that's really all I got. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. I just wanted to do a quick video about this because I seen it come up on my show. But Six, tell everybody where they can find you. And how often did you, because I remember you saying you was taking a little break from YouTube. You back on YouTube or what?
Oh yeah. I've been back. I'm in the process of moving right now. So I'm a very lazy entrepreneur. Like I said before, I do not work hard. So at the slightest inconvenience, I'm talking about any inconvenience in my life, I quit work the whole day. So right now I'm moving and this is the inconvenience. I need to pack. So I'm not really doing content, but I think I'm gonna start back probably like after the holiday. I might do a video, but in the meantime, I do stay tapped in with the ladies in my Patreon group. So I have a Patreon group. If you're tired of being mean and ugly, come to Death Row. If you're tired of being fat, mean, and ugly, come to Death Row. We talk about how to stay in shape, how to keep yourself together, how to take care of your natural hair, how to do your makeup. I'm a licensed cosmetologist and barber. So you come in there, we have, movie nights, we react to content. So I'm in there all the time, but I don't be on my public YouTube. So it's patreon.com/Six the Goddess. So tap in with me. And yeah, I just wanted to come show you some love and tap in on this subject. I'm over here eating my lunch too. So we on the same page.
I know that's right.
I appreciate you, MrLetGo.
I appreciate you like always. You leaving the city? I ain't gonna say what city you in. You leaving the city?
No, I'm staying in the city.
Cool.
Yeah, just upgrading, moving on up in the world. Okay.
I love it. That's what's up. But yeah, you already know whatever you need from me, I'm always here for you.
Oh, I know it. I know that for a fact.
So I'll talk to you later.
All right, peace.
Okay. So y'all, before we go, if you have not already done so, get my deeper discussion card game before Christmas comes. Get you like 2 or 3 for a gift, and let's get it.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games and give them out for Christmas. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get wore out.
Durable.